The city is asleep now. The rain has almost stopped, but I left one little candle for the love we never lost. Silver shadows on the curtains, moving softly with the rain. There's a photograph beside me, and I touch it once again. Warm robes beneath the darkness, barely breathing through the room, while a distant saxophone carries something sweet and blue. I don't know where you are tonight, I don't know if you still care, but some part of me remembers how it felt to have you there. I left a little light for you, burning softly in the dark, not to ask you to come home, just to show you where we are. I left a little light for you, where the midnight shadows fall. If your heart gets lonely too, you can find me there at all. Deep bass underneath the silence, like a heartbeat far away. Every note is barely spoken, every word I couldn't say. Your perfume is on my sweater, though the years have carried on. Funny how a single fragrance can make distance feel so wrong. Maybe we were never meant to hold each other through the years. Maybe love is sometimes measured by the tenderness it leaves. I left a little light for you, burning softly in the dark, not to ask you to come home, just to show you where we are. I left a little light for you, where the midnight shadows fall. If your heart gets lonely too, you can find me there at all. If you pass the street someday, when the rain is falling slow, you don't have to ring my doorbell, you don't have to let me know. Just look up toward my window, if there's still a candle there, you know that once for one beautiful night, someone truly loved you here. I left a little light for you, till the candle turns to blue. Not because I'm waiting, but because I once loved you. I left a little light for you, as the morning comes along. Some loves don't need returning to remain The rain is fading too, but somewhere in the darkness there's still a little light for you. Don't turn the light on. Let the darkness stay. I like the way your shadow still remembers my name. Rain is falling past the window, soft against the sleeping street. Candlelight across the table moves like gold beneath your sleeve. There's a piano in the distance, barely touching one slow chord, and your eyes are telling stories that your lips can't say anymore. We have learned to live with silence, we have learned to hide the pain, but tonight your hand is near me, and I feel it all again. When midnight holds your hand, I forget where we have been. I don't need another answer, I don't need to know the end. When midnight holds your hand, let the morning wait outside for 1 hour of forgiveness, for 1 hour by your side. Deep bass breathing underneath us, like a heartbeat in the floor. A lonely tenor sax is drifting through the shadows by the door. Your perfume rests upon my shoulder, warm against the fading air, and I close my eyes and wonder if you know I'm still there. Maybe love becomes more honest when there's nothing left to prove. Maybe all the years between us still can't change the way I feel for you. When midnight holds your hand, I forget where we have been. I don't need another answer, I don't need to know the end. When midnight holds your hand, let the morning wait outside for 1 hour of forgiveness, for 1 hour by your side. If you leave before the sunrise, leave the candle burning low. Let me have this little moment before I have to let you go. I won't ask you for forever, I won't ask you to explain. Just stay until the darkness turns to silver through the rain. When midnight holds your hand, everything becomes so still. Even all the words we buried lose their power, lose their will. When midnight holds your hand, I can finally breathe. After 2 in the morning, everything sounds different. Even your silence feels like something I can touch. There's a taxi turning slowly down the corner in the rain. Golden lights across the window draw your silhouette again. I remember how you held me without asking where I'd been. Somewhere between your breathing and the quiet settling in. We were never good at endings, we were never good at lies. So tonight I'll let the silence tell me what you hide. Stay with me after 2 in the morning, when the whole world disappears. Lay your head against my shoulder, let me keep you near. We don't have to call it forever, we don't have to make it true. Some nights are made for remembering how it feels to be with you. Road snows are slowly falling like warm rain across the floor. Your perfume is on my pillow and your shoes are by the door. I can hear the distant traffic moving underneath the rain. But inside this room of shadows, nothing feels the same. Maybe we've been holding back all the things we couldn't say. Maybe love was never gone, maybe it just learned to wait. Stay with me after 2 in the morning, when the whole world disappears. Lay your hand against my heartbeat, let me keep you near. We don't have to call it forever, we don't have to make it true. Some nights are made for remembering how it feels to be with you. If tomorrow brings the distance, I'll accept what time decides. But tonight don't turn away, love, there's still something in your eyes. Let the rain fall on the city, let the street lights fade to gold. For a little while longer, let me have what we once held. Stay with me after 2 in the morning, when the last lights disappear. Let me breathe inside this moment, let me feel you near. No forever, no surrender, no promises we can't keep. Just your warmth against my body and the midnight curtains open. Let the city breathe tonight. There's a little rain between us, and a little fading light. Rhodes is barely in the room now. One soft chord beneath the rain. Your reflection in the window looks familiar once again. Round bass moving slow beneath me, like a secret underneath. Muted guitar through the darkness says the things we cannot speak. I don't need to know your reasons. I don't need to ask you why. Some desires live much longer when they're left beneath the night. Velvet shadows on the window, velvet silence on my skin. You are standing somewhere near me, though I know you won't come in. Velvet shadows on the window, and your perfume in the air. I don't need to call you closer, just to know that you were there. Soft kick somewhere in the distance, dry rim shot keeping time. A little saxophone is breathing through the darkness of my mind. Your old letter on the table has no reason to be read, but I keep it there beside me, like the words we never said. Maybe love was never meant to give us everything we need. Maybe some of life's sweetest moments are the ones we cannot keep. Velvet shadows on the window, velvet silence on my skin. You were standing somewhere near me, though I know you won't come in. Velvet shadows on the window, and your perfume in the air. I don't need to call you closer, just to know that you were there. If you stay until the morning, I won't ask you for your heart. Let the night remain between us, let it keep us where we are. No forever, no tomorrow, no promises to break. Just your hand beside my hand for whatever time we take. Velvet shadows on the window while the city turns to gray. I can feel the warmth between us even as you walk away. Velvet shadows on the window, one last whisper in the air. Somewhere between love and leaving, we were beautiful right there. Leave the curtains open, let the morning find the room. I'll remember that lost its bloom. It's somewhere after midnight. The candle is burning low. Your shadow rests beside me, like somewhere I used to know. Rain is sleeping on the window, silver underneath the street. There's a glass beside the piano, and your memory beside me. Warm light falling on your shoulders makes the room feel soft and slow. I can almost hear you breathing in the silence down below. We don't have to speak tonight. Some things are better left unseen. Love can live inside a moment without becoming what it means. Meet me in the hour between us, where the night forgets the day, where your hand can rest in mine without asking me to stay. Meet me in the hour between us, where the lonely hearts move slow. I don't need to call it love, I just don't wanna let you go. Deep bass underneath the darkness, one long note and nothing more. A distant saxophone is drifting like a memory through the door. Your perfume is on the pillow, your warmth is fading from my skin, and I wonder if we're leaving or just learning to begin. Maybe we've already said goodbye, maybe neither one is true. Somewhere underneath the silence, I'm still standing next to you. Meet me in the hour between us, where the night forgets the day, where your hand can rest in mine without asking me to stay. Meet me in the hour between us, where the lonely hearts move slow. I don't need to call it love, I just don't wanna let you go. If tomorrow takes you somewhere, I won't ask you where you've been. I remember this small darkness and the way you let me in. No promises to carry, no regrets to leave behind, just one fragile piece of midnight that I can keep inside my mind. Meet me in the hour between us, while the candle still survives. Let me feel your heartbeat softly, like a secret still alive. Meet me in the hour between us, till the first light starts. broken. The rain has gone quiet, and your hand is still warm inside of mine. Midnight rest upon the table, two glasses underneath the light. Your eyes are softer than before, like you finally stopped the fight. A lonely piano in the distance leaves one chord hanging in the air. And for a moment I forget that morning will take you somewhere. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to make it right. There are things the heart remembers only when it meets the night. After the last candle, when the room turns dark and blue, I remember how the silence made me feel closer to you. After the last candle, when the morning comes too soon, I'll still hear your quiet breathing somewhere underneath the moon. Deep bass moving through the shadows, soft as footsteps on the floor. A distant saxophone is floating through the open bedroom door. Your perfume rests upon my shoulder like a secret I can't hide. And I wonder how something so gentle can hurt this much inside. Maybe we were meant to meet here, maybe only for tonight. Maybe some love isn't forever, but still manages to feel right. After the last candle, when the room turns dark and blue, I remember how the silence made me feel closer to you. After the last candle, when the morning comes too soon, I'll still hear your quiet breathing somewhere underneath the moon. If you leave before the sunrise, leave the window open wide. Let the rain erase our footsteps, let the darkness keep our night. I won't ask you for tomorrow, I won't ask you to pretend. Just stay until the final candle has nothing left to give. After the last candle, when the night has disappeared, I'll carry this small tenderness for all the years ahead. After the last candle, when your shadow leaves the room, I'll still love you in the quiet, where the midnight bloom. The flame is gone, the room is still. Your warmth remains and always will. The room still tastes like midnight, even though you're gone. Your glass is on the table, and the record is still on. Rhodes is barely breathing through the quiet of the room. A single chord is hanging like your perfume. Round bass beneath the silence, softest footsteps on the floor. Muted guitar in the distance asks me what I'm waiting for. I don't need to call you back, I don't need to know where you are. Some nights leave a little darkness that follows you too far. I can taste your absence like smoke upon my lips. Feel the warmth you left behind me in the space where your hand slipped. I can taste your absence in the quiet after two. It's a strange kind of desire when there's nothing left to lose. Soft brush moving slowly, dry rim shot underneath. A smoky saxophone is drifting like a memory I can't keep. Your photograph is turned away, but I know your face by heart. Funny how a little distance can make a room feel dark. Maybe we were only borrowed, maybe love was never ours. Maybe some of life's sweetest moments disappear like dying flowers. I can taste your absence like smoke upon my lips. Feel the warmth you left behind me in the space where your hand slipped. I can taste your absence in the quiet after two. It's a strange kind of desire when there's nothing left to lose. If you came back through the doorway, I wouldn't ask you to stay. I'd simply let the silence tell us what we couldn't say. No promises between us, no reason to pretend. Just one look across the room before the night must end. I can taste your absence as the candle turns to blue. Every lonely little shadow still reminds me of you. I can taste your absence, but I don't call it pain. Some desires never disappear, they simply learn to live with rain. The record keeps on turning. The room is almost still. I taste your absence, and somehow always will. The record's getting quieter. The candle's almost gone. There's something in the silence that keeps me holding on. Rhodes is warm beneath the window, soft against the midnight air. Your old photograph is fading, but I still see you standing there. Round bass resting underneath it, like a heartbeat slowing down. And the muted guitar is whispering to an empty side of town. We never promised we'd be perfect. We only promised to be true. But sometimes truth is simply knowing there's no more left to give. When the record goes quiet, I remember you the most. Not the way you said goodbye, but the way you held me close. When the record goes quiet and the room begins to fade, I can still feel something tender in the love we never saved. Street lights shimmer on the pavement. Rain is falling soft and thin. There's a little smoke above me, and your voice comes back again. You once told me that the lonely always find a place to hide. Maybe that's why midnight knows me. Maybe that's why I still write. Somewhere in this old blue darkness, I can still remember choice. When the record goes quiet, I remember you the most. Not the way you said goodbye, but the way you held me close. When the record goes quiet and the room begins to fade, I can still feel something tender in the love we never saved. If the needle reaches silence, let it rest there for a while. Some memories need no music to bring back your smile. I won't turn the record over. I won't ask for one more song. Some things are more beautiful when you know they won't go on. When the record goes quiet and the candle loses flame, I will let the night only meant to last. The record has gone quiet. The room is almost blue. And in that final silence, I still remember you. Your perfume is still here, long after you've gone, falling through the darkness like a song with no dawn. Candlelight against the window, rain is whispering below. There's a shadow on the ceiling, moving where we used to go. Warm roads beneath the silence, barely touching every chord. And a distant tenor saxophone feels like you behind the door. I don't wanna chase the memory, I don't wanna make it stay. Some things become more beautiful when they quietly fade away. I can smell the perfume of midnight on the pillow where you lay. I can feel your warmth beside me, though you're already far away. I can hear the perfume of midnight in the silence after 2. Every lonely room remembers what it once became with you. Deep bass underneath the darkness holds a note and lets it breathe, like a heart that knows the ending but still doesn't wanna leave. Your old glass is on the table, one last trace beneath the light. And I wonder if you miss me when you're driving through the night. Maybe love is not possession, maybe love is letting go, keeping something soft and sacred that nobody else can know. I can smell the perfume of midnight on the pillow where you lay. I can feel your warmth beside me, though you're already far away. I can hear the perfume of midnight in the silence after 2. Every lonely room remembers what it once became with you. If you ever think about me when the rain as a candle fades to blue, and somewhere underneath the silence there's still a little part of you. I can hear the perfume of midnight fading slowly with the rain, and I let the memory leave me without calling it a pain. Your perfume is almost gone. The room is cold and still, but midnight keeps remembering what my heart never will. The city fades behind the glass. Rain leaves silver on the avenue, and in this quiet room I still feel you. Midnight falling on my shoulder, neon dancing through the blinds. I pour another little memory and let it linger in my mind. Your jacket hanging by the doorway, like you might walk back in. Some loves don't need a goodbye, they simply learn to live within. And I don't reach for yesterday, I don't ask the moon to stay, but when the silence calls your name, my heart still answers anyway. Come a little closer, don't say anything tonight. Let the music speak between us in the blue and silver light. We don't need forever, we don't need to know what's next. Just give me one more moment where your heart is close to mine. Soft reflections on the pavement, cars are whispering in the rain. There's a tenderness in leaving when the love was never plain. Your fingers once knew every secret I was too afraid to say. Now I keep them like a melody that never quite fades away. And maybe time will change the view, maybe I'll stop missing you. But tonight beneath these city lights, I'm still somewhere close to you. Come a little closer, don't say anything tonight. Let the music speak between us in the blue and silver light. We don't need forever, we don't need to make it last. Just give me one more moment before the midnight passes. If tomorrow takes you somewhere, I won't ask you to remain. Some beautiful things are meant to leave like perfume after rain. But if you feel this silence, if you hear what I can't say, stay with me until the morning, just a little longer anyway. Come a little closer, let the whole world disappear. No promises, no questions, just the warmth of having you near. We don't need forever, lights grow soft and low, and somewhere in the quiet I still don't wanna let you go. The clock is almost 3. The candle barely glows, and in this quiet room I hear the things nobody knows. Rain is tracing down the window, silver lines across the glass. Your reflection isn't there now, but the memory hasn't passed. There's a coat beside the doorway, still carrying your perfume, and every shadow seems to know how much I miss you in this room. I don't reach for yesterday, I don't ask the night to stay. Some loves become a quiet ache that never learns to fade away. This room is full of your silence, your warmth is still in the air. I close my eyes for a moment and almost feel you there. This room is full of your silence, soft as a midnight prayer. I never knew losing someone could leave them everywhere. Warm rose barely touches a chord beneath the rain. Deep bass holds one lonely note, like a heart that knows your name. A distant saxophone is crying somewhere beyond the street, while the old floorboards remember the rhythm of your feet. Maybe we were never broken, maybe we just lost our way. Maybe some unfinished stories are the ones that choose to stay. This room is full of your silence, your warmth is still in the air. I close my eyes for a moment and almost feel you there. This room is full of your silence, soft as a midnight prayer. I never knew losing someone could leave them everywhere. If you came through that doorway, I wouldn't ask you why. I'd let you sit beside me and watch the candles die. No questions about tomorrow, no promises from the past. Just two hearts in the darkness, knowing nothing beautiful lasts. This room is full of your silence, and I've stopped fighting the pain. Some memories don't need healing, they simply learn another name. This room is full of your silence, but tonight still lingers on. Put the needle down softly. Let the old record spin. There's a little piece of midnight waiting to begin. Roses glowing in the corner, curtains moving with the breeze. Your old coat is on the chair still, like it never learned to leave. Street lights falling through the window paint the room in faded gold. I can hear that little record playing songs we used to know. We never needed many words to understand the night. You could look at me so gently and somehow make it right. The record still remembers the way you held me close, the things we never told each other are the things I miss the most. The record still remembers every whisper, every sigh, and when the needle reaches midnight, I still feel you by my side. Round bass walking underneath us, soft as footsteps in the hall. Muted guitar behind the rhythm, barely there but saying it all. There's a little smoke above me, there's a glass beside the bed, and I wonder if you're somewhere hearing what I hear instead. Maybe love was never meant to stay the way it starts. Maybe some old melodies know more about us than our hearts. The record still remembers the way you held me close, the things we never told each other are the things I miss the most. The record still remembers every whisper, every sigh, and when the needle reaches midnight, I still feel you by my side. If I could turn the record over, would it change the things we lost? Would another side of music tell me what our silence cost? No, I don't need an answer. Let the old song carry on, somewhere between the final note and the first light of the dawn. The record still remembers, though the room has changed its face. I don't reach for what is over, I just let the memory play. The record still remembers, and tonight that's enough for me. A little warmth, a little sorrow, and the love we used to be. The needle keeps on turning, The record slowly fades, and somewhere after midnight, your memory remains. A single candle bends against the air, its quiet flame too gentle to explain. The room is dressed in amber and blue, while midnight slowly gathers in the rain. Your coat still hangs beside the door, like it forgot the meaning of goodbye. Nothing dares to move too quickly here, even time has lowered its eyes. The saxophone drifts across the rooftops, one fragile note then none. The silence answers more completely than words have ever done. Love never asked for forever, only one more beautiful night, one more slow breath before the morning arrives. Meet me where the shadows lose their names, where every whispered memory remains. No fire burns brighter than restraint, no lonely soul is free from grace. Your absence settles like soft velvet smoke across the corners of my heart, still enough to heat tomorrow waiting, too gentle to pull us apart. The piano barely wakes the room, brushing quiet colors through the dark. A rose chord blooms and disappears like moonlight, touching water for a moment. Outside, the boulevard keeps shining, wet reflections stitched with gold. Passing strangers carry hidden stories, none of them ours to hold. The night knows every secret that careful hearts refuse to tell. Some loves survive because they never needed words to wear them well. I no longer chase forgotten echoes, I let them circle back on their own, like smoke finding the highest ceiling, or rivers learning every stone. The strings arrive without a warning, breathing beneath the falling light, then vanish almost as they came, leaving only beautiful quiet. Stay inside this no horizon, where candlelight forgives the rain. Every glance we never borrowed still returns to us again. If dawn should find these empty windows, searching for what slipped away, tell the morning we were dancing, where the night refused the day. Love was never meant to conquer, only gently overflow into every silent corner. Only midnight gets to know. The candle finally surrenders, the last saxophone note dissolves into the distance. In the city, wrapped in velvet darkness, keeps our unfinished love until another midnight. There's one light left above the town, high where the skyline settles down. A lonely window glowing gold against the midnight cold. The rain has faded, the streets still shine, like scattered memories crossing my mind. And from up here the world looks small, like none of it mattered at all. Crystal glass rests in my hand, while distant sirens fade again. And somewhere in the quiet blue, every thought turns back to you. Some nights wear elegance, like silk upon the skin. But underneath the beauty, old heartbreak still slips in. I'm the last light in the penthouse tonight, burning softly above the city lights, watching shadows dance across the room while your memory blooms. The last light in the penthouse tonight, holding on to what time couldn't rewrite. And though the skyline fades into the dawn, this feeling lingers on. Breeze a major ninth, warm and tender as candlelight. A fretless bass slides underneath, like a secret I still keep. The drummer brushes time away without a single word to say, while the guitar hangs in the air like a question left somewhere. The silence between the notes feels deep, the kind that never falls asleep. Every pause becomes a place where I still see your face. The city keeps moving forward, street by street, year by year. But certain songs and certain nights still bring you near. I'm the last light in the penthouse tonight, burning softly above the city lights, watching shadows dance across the room while your memory blooms. The last light in the penthouse tonight, holding on to what time couldn't rewrite. And though the skyline fades into the dawn, this feeling lingers on. Somewhere below 1,000 hearts are chasing dreams through the dark. And maybe some are learning too, that love can leave and still stay true. The strings arrive like distant stars, touching every hidden scar, then disappear into the night, leaving only soft moonlight. I'm the last light in the penthouse tonight, burning softly above the city lights, watching shadows dance across the room while your memory blooms. The last light in the penthouse tonight, feeling lingers on. The city's almost sleeping now. The sky is turning gray, but this little light still glows, refusing to fade away. Still shining, still dreaming, still seeing your eyes. The last light in the penthouse, waiting for sunrise. Velvet curtains breathing with the midnight wind, a soft sway in the amber glow. Rain traces, silver signatures on the glass, like letters nobody was meant to know. The room is quiet enough to hear the shadows move, quiet enough to hear the years unfold. A road's chord lingers somewhere in the dark, warm and fragile as liquid gold. I sit beside the window at the city below, watching headlights drift through pools of rain. Each one disappears into the distance like a memory slipping through my veins. Velvet curtains and rain, that's all the night requires. A little light, a little darkness, a few unfinished desires. Velvet curtains and rain, and your ghost beside the view. Not haunting, not hurting, just keeping the silence true. The saxophone arrives like midnight perfume, floating low across the room. Its voice is made of velvet and regret, blooming softly in the gloom. I remember the way you held a conversation like jazz holds a melody, slow and free, leaving spaces for the heart to answer, leaving room for mystery. The city still wears the same diamonds after dark. The river still gathers fragments of the moon, but some nights feel suspended in another decade, as if dawn is arriving far too soon. Velvet curtains and rain, that's all the night requires. A little light, a little darkness, a few unfinished desires. Velvet curtains and rain, and your ghost beside the view. Not haunting, not hurting, just keeping the silence true. I don't reach for yesterday anymore. I let it come when it chooses, like a familiar song from another room, like candlelight finding forgotten corners. There is grace in that, a kind of peace that only midnight understands. The brush snare whispers, the bass note remains, the candle flickers, the rain explains nothing, and somehow everything. Velvet for surrendering today. A match ignites the quiet room. One small flame against the blue. The shadows stretch across the floor, as if they're reaching back to you. The skyline glitters through the rain, diamonds scattered on the street. Every passing car becomes another memory incomplete. The record spins in whispered circles. Its gentle crackle fills the air. Some songs are written for the lonely. Some are written because you were there. The night says nothing, still it understands. Some hearts don't heal, they simply become softer. Where midnight keeps your name, every silence wears your smile. Every lonely street remembers how you stayed for just a while. I don't need another ending or another chance to begin. Just let this candle keep on burning for the love that lived within. The roads rest lightly on the silence, like fingertips against the soul. The bass moves slow beneath the darkness, keeping every heartbeat whole. A distant guitar fades like perfume, leaving echoes dressed in lace. The tenor sax speaks low and tender, never rushing through the space. Then the strings appear like moonlight, only where the feeling grows. They never ask the night for answers, they simply bloom and slowly close. We were never made for dramatic goodbyes. We belonged to unfinished conversations, to late night coffee, to rain against the windows, to the kind of love that whispered instead of shouting. And maybe that's why I still hear you whenever the world finally becomes quiet. Where midnight keeps your name, I'll leave the curtains open wide, so the moon can find your memory resting softly by my side. If tomorrow brings another sunrise, it can take the fading stars, but let this quiet room remember exactly who we are. The brush snare disappears like drifting smoke. The road settles into a lingering minor 11th. The bass sustains beneath the silence. to, and I love warmth. The candle becomes an ember, the rain becomes a whisper, the city becomes a dream, and love becomes the gentle light that stays behind after midnight has gone. Has gone.